Hi guys, and welcome back. I wanted to go over a portable oxygen pack with you, because sometimes if they send it to you and it's in a box and it's disassembled, I wanted to show you and your caregiver how to put it together and how to troubleshoot it if it's not working. Now, I'm sure, can you guys see this whole thing? Great. So it comes with two small filters. It's supposed to go on the front, at least this particular brand does. This is what it looks like on the top. And then what you do is you have your caregiver, or if you have steady hands, snap these right into the spots that they're supposed to be in. They're actually little filters. Can you guys see that? And they do need to be clean, so you have to kind of watch these. Have your caregiver watch these so that they can clean out. They are the lungs of the machine, so it's kind of like a little puzzle. Kind of have to put it together. Oh, that's the wrong way. Here we go. Kind of make sure everything fits, and then it should snap in. This side snapped in. This side will snap in as well. Okay. Now you've got the lungs of the machine all clear and clean. The second part is it should come with a sleeve. And this is like a carry, like a backpack for it. And what I do is I take my emergency wristband that I don't wear on my wrist because I don't want it to cut off my circulation, and I put it on the side of the handle. It comes with two handles and then a strap that goes around your shoulder. And then what you do from there is you stick it and lay it down, kind of hold it with one of your hands. If not, just put it on something that you can get this inside your pack with. It's a little bit of a struggle, so you may want to have some help. You'll see here in a minute. I've struggled a few times with this. Okay, kind of fits in, and then it goes over the top like that, so it fits nice and tight. Okay, I want to take it out for a minute and show you something that might happen to you. Now, this machine in particular that I have here, this oxygen machine, sometimes will do some quirky things where I know that I've charged it, but when I turn it on, it says no charge, or when I push the on button, there's only 3 buttons here on the top, it just doesn't want to come on. So they told me, called them over the phone, and they troubleshot this with me and told me that this was just like a laptop computer. Your battery for it is right here. Okay, that's how you take that part off. It's right there. So again, you may want to have your caretaker do this for you. Lay it down on a flat surface to where it doesn't drop, and then push it down, and then pull it up. See, it's just like a portable battery. What this does is, because it's like a computer and it has, you know, just like the right type of fittings that at least looks like the computer when I take it off my laptop, it just needs to be, they call it a hard boot. And so what you do is you just wait a couple of seconds, and I've been talking now, so, and then you take it back over here. What I like to do is just kind of blow on it a little bit to make sure there's no dirt in it. Don't put any water or anything through it. This side also, kind of blow on it just a little bit. You can kind of see that computer chip in there. See it? And then you take that part and hold it, and with your other hand, it's got 2 rails on the top of it, and then it has 2 parts in here where those rails go in, and then the teeth here for the computer will match the teeth right in there. So just gently do this, because you don't want to mess it up. Just go slow, you don't want to break it, and just kind of snap it back in. It'll snap, and what that does is that'll reset the computer to where it'll come on automatically. It should tell you how much of a battery that you have left. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. And then you're set to put it back in. So I'm going to try and put it back in front of y'all. This takes some practice to do. Again, caregivers, if you can do this for the patient, it would be better and easier so it's not dropped. You don't want to drop it. You don't want to break it. Just kind of slide it in. Okay. Push that bottom. You want to have the net that has holes in it in front of where your air filters are. So the best that you can maneuver that's how that works. Kind of move it back and forth a little bit, so it should look like that. Now it gives you like a boot on the bottom, so you want to put that boot over the top. Okay, and then what you do after you get that in there, you have a couple of zips. This zips the bottom part of it, and then you have a second zip here, zipper, and then it zips over the top. Your cannula will always go into this piece here. Okay, so you take your cannula, and it will be tight the first time that you put it in. You can take a Q-tip and kind of wet the inside of that if it's too tight for you to get into the nozzle. It's just like a hose nozzle, and then you just insert it here. Okay, push it in as far as it'll go, and then you're ready to go. And then you have this bottom piece here that kind of keep like around here, like keeps it close so it doesn't fall off when you're asleep or anything. And then just taut to where it feels comfortable to you. And I wanted to show you one more thing about a cannula, and this happens to all of us. Well, at least it does for me. Inside the cannula here, sometimes you'll have condensation, water, or just something from your nose that's going to drip. You want to take a piece of paper or a cloth. I've got a cloth down here. Kind of take it off, or have your caregiver do it. Take the side of it, kind of squish it down and push it to the center. Squish it down here and push it up to the center. And then you'll hear this in a minute. Walk that water or snot, condensation, whatever you want to call it, out of that, so that's not trickling in your nose all the time. Of course, wipe off your nose and then put the cannula back on. So there you have it, you guys. I wanted to show that to you today. Again, if you have problems with your unit and you know that you've charged this, I wanted to show you where to charge it. It has a rubber cover over the top. Can you guys see that? And that's where they'll send you a plug-in. Some of these are really big. This one's quite big. You know, of course, this side goes in the wall, but you always want to plug in this side into your little portable oxygen first. Plug that in, okay? And then you take the wall side and you plug it into the wall. Now, I don't recommend taking off your battery pack unless you're completely unplugged, okay? So let's unplug it. Let's say you've got something wrong. You know that you've charged this up, right? Let me show you just a quick way to take this off. Just unzip your sides here. Caregivers, it probably would be better if you guys do this. You don't want to drop it. It's quite expensive little piece of unit. Take it out as much as you can. If you can't, you've got this available here. Can you see that? If you don't want to take this off, that's fine. You just kind of push it up a little bit and then push that button this way and then pull up on the battery. Again, that's the battery. What that will do is it'll hard boot it and restart it. And then you wait, I'd say about 20 seconds. Make sure that your little bag here, the nylon bag, is away from it. Gently put it over the top. Gently slide it down into place where you hear the click. And then take your sides Zip your sides. Zip your sides right up, because that's going to hold it together when you put it around your shoulder so it doesn't fall out of its casing, portable casing. Make sure they're all zipped all the way over to the side. If it's not zipping, you guys, there's something wrong. Something's not lining up on it. If it's too hard to zip. And then there you have it. Some of these are really nice. Is in the back. They'll have a separate zipper. You can put like your ID or your keys or something like that so you don't lose it. And then you zip that right up. So this would go over the, your shoulder here, or all the way over your shoulder on the side. So you can carry it around, and then you can adjust it whether you want it high or low, or you can put it into the backpack way, where you've seen a lot of people on TV have it to where they carry it like a backpack. So that's what I wanted to show you today, you guys. Please like and subscribe. That helps the channel come up to where it'll reach more patients that would like to see this. It helps the algorithm, and what that means is if you hit the like button, if you don't want to just subscribe, that's cool too. Whatever it is you feel comfortable in. But if you hit the like button, it'll be able to reach more patients and more caregivers. And that's my goal here, is to help everybody out. When this comes in a box, it comes with directions. But I just wanted to show you physically. Some people learn better by watching on how to put this together. Again, like and subscribe. Please tell me where in the world that you're watching this from. And thank you for taking your precious time to visit my channel. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.